I have partnered up with Alois to make a brand new Mordekaiser and Garen guide on the Summoner School website. I gave out every single piece of information that I thought was relevant to both champions and everything that I use personally. It explains how you should play in the mid to late game, itemization, champion matchups, and more. Each guide also has a unique matchup spreadsheet. If you want to check either guide out, you can use my link in the video description. With all that being said, please enjoy this video. This is a skilled lane, but I would honestly say Sion has a pretty easy time into Zaahen if you build correctly. Don't build just raw health. Don't go for a Heartsteel or Titanic Hydra rush or even a Sunfire rush. Even though Sunfire also has armor, it's not that great into him. Straight up rush your Thornmail. As your very first item, do Thornmail. Zaahen struggles so incredibly hard into full armor. The moment you get Bramble Vest, you will also cut out a bunch of his healing from his Q and also from his ultimate. You can also short trade very well into him. You can just activate your W and walk up and attack him with the shield bash proc, and then reactivate W, and basically that will win you the trade by itself. Zaahen will be forced to use his E and W when you do that to actually win out the trade. And when he does, then you can tag him with your Q. You can also keep charging your Q even while Zaahen is in his W animation. Just make sure to let go of your Q the moment you see that the hook is about to hit you, because until that happens during his actual W animation, you can still charge it up. His E outer edge also deals % health magic damage, so you have to watch out for that, on top of just dealing increased physical damage. So if you are able to stay in his inner edge, he basically can't ever kill you. The moment you get your full Thornmail, the lane is completely doomed for him basically every single time. The only way he beats you is if he rushes Black Cleaver, and even then, it's not a guarantee. You can short trade as much as you want into him. The reflect damage and armor from Thornmail is incredible, and you don't really care that it provides little health because of your W passive. If you do fight him, make sure you don't allow him to fully stack his passive onto you, because then he gets his revive and a bunch of extra damage. But the thing is, from what I've seen, you're not actually going to be as punished into him if he gets full stacks. It is still obviously bad, but from my testing, I haven't actually had that many issues against a fully stacked Zaahen as long as he doesn't have Cleaver. If you have Thornmail and plated steel caps as well, you will see how oppressive you can be just by rushing Thornmail in this game. After this play, what I end up doing is recalling and purchasing a Spirit Visage, and I want to explain why I go for Visage here in particular. I could have gone for Kaenic Rukern if I just wanted more magic resist, and Visage isn't typically built on Sion. Sure, it increases your W shield and your grasp healing, but that is it really. And that's not some insane value for Sion especially. It's not bad, but it's not amazing. However, the reason I end up going for it is because I also have a Lulu, which means any shield she puts on me will get increased by that Visage as well, and I am planning on going Sterak's Gauge, and that Sterak's shield will be increased by the Spirit Visage as well, so there is even more value to those shields as well. And then on top of that, my boots choice this game would be plated steel caps, which I can upgrade to tier 3 boots, and tier 3 boots also give you a physical damage shield, and that one will also get increased by Spirit Visage as well, so there is a lot more value to be had here. I end up doing a bit of limit testing here and fighting basically all of them at the same time. It is obviously not the correct play, but I just wanted to have a bit of fun and just engage on everyone and see my tankiness level. It is not proper because I also have a huge bounty on me, and the enemy team can collect that. And then after this death, I do it essentially one more time, and then I end up focusing up. Don't ever do this unless you're 100% sure you can close out the game soon, because this can allow the enemy team to come back. And if we would have lost this game, I would have pinned it on me doing those 2 deaths that were unnecessary. Here what I wanted to do is make sure that I destroy all of Shaco's boxes so his clear gets ruined. But what I should have done is just taken one of the boxes and then walked away, and I would have been totally fine. I wouldn't die and his clear would be slowed by a significant amount because I did manage to take out one box. But then I end up staying around and taking all of them, but I die for it. But I am not that upset with this outcome, simply because I am able to delay Shaco's clear by a pretty good amount. I reset his red buff and now he has no boxes placed. He can't do two camps at the same time either in this situation. So it is going to be very awkward for him to find something on the bottom side of the map, let's say. It would have been even better if I actually didn't use my exhaust. Now for the actual lane itself against Riven, you can take either Ignite TP, Flash TP, Ghost TP, or Exhaust TP. The ones I like most are either Flash Teleport or Exhaust Teleport. Exhaust is especially good into Riven because it will destroy her burst. If Riven is running Ignite, she might look to level 6 all-in you really hard. The moment she hits 6, a lot of Rivens just jump in and look to full combo and kill you. And by pressing Exhaust, you ruin that. She might even burn her Ignite. And even though your Exhaust is on a higher cooldown than her Ignite, you will still be fine with that trade because she will lose a lot of kill pressure. Her ulti and Ignite would be down. The way you want to play into Riven is to basically allow her to use all her dashes and then you activate your Q. If she uses, let's say, all of her Qs into you and then uses her E to space away, the moment she uses that E, you can use your own E to tag her with the slow and then charge up your Q and hit it. And once that happens, you should win the trade. You can also take very short trades with your W. Just activate W, walk up, proc your shield bash attack, and then walk away. And then if she sticks around, you can even reactivate the W if it doesn't get cracked and she will take even more damage. Itemization wise, armor is very good against her. So if you want to, you can go for something like Sunfire Cape. I don't recommend just buying raw health, especially because your W already gives you health as you farm. But what I like to do is go into Iceborne Gauntlet for that sheen effect and the slow. It will give you some very good armor because you can just rush a chain vest and then Riven won't really deal that much damage to you. And then the sheen effect allows you to short trade into her even better. Just like before, you can walk up to her, activate your W and attack her with that shield bash proc, but you will deal even more damage the moment you get that sheen, which means you win the trade even harder. And that will actually force her to E your W attack. If she doesn't, she will lose a significant amount of health. And the moment you get Iceborne, you can use your spells to essentially just proc up sheen. So you walk up to her with W and attack her, which will proc a sheen and shield bash. Then you can quickly tap your Q like a very short Q tap, which will proc up sheen again, and then you can use your E the same way and that will be 3 sheen procs. And those will win you the trade even if you don't hold Q for very long. And most of the time Riven wants to save her E for a long charge Q. So if you just do a Q tap, she might not know that you are just using it for the sheen effect. She will also be forced to rush Black Cleaver into you. If she doesn't do that, she does not kill you ever. If she goes for something like Eclipse or Axiom Arcanist or even Sundered Sky, she won't be as powerful. If you want to completely shut her down, if she goes Sundered Sky, go for a Bramble Vest. That way her healing would also get cut. And you can actually teamfight into her if you want to, if you take Exhaust Teleport, because you can just exhaust her and then a bunch of her damage is gone. Or you can cancel her third Q with your ulti, and then she won't knock up someone on your team.
Run from me! Break their will and their bones. Where is the thrill of carnage? Hate this waiting. Disgust me.
A summoner has
I was born of fear and weaned on hate.
By far, the toughest part of the entire laning phase here is the early game. Until you get some magic resist, you will be pretty susceptible to her poke. But once you get a Negatron cloak, it is so much easier to lane into her. The entire idea of the lane is to just ignore her once you get Kaenic Rookern. The moment that item comes online, she is never winning a single short trade into you. And all you want to do is straight up ignore her and hit the tower. This is why I take Demolish instead of Shield Bash here. She can just choose to not fight you when she sees that she literally cannot even dent your Kaenic shield. So instead you just walk up under her turret and take plates with Demolish for free. You can also go Hullbreaker second if you want into her, and then you can perma side lane, and she will never be able to stop you the moment that Kaenic Rookern is online. Even before Kaenic is fully completed though, you will still be fine, as long as you have at least Negatron Cloak like I said before. If she is running Ignite, make sure you respect her all-in damage. But your W shield should provide some good tankiness against her. And short trading into her is rather solid as well. She can use her E to get out of your Q, but you can just activate your W when she shrouds, and then detonate it when it's about to crack. And then you walk away basically. Both team fighting and side laning work against her. But if you really want to push your side lane power, go something like Kaenic Rookern, Hullbreaker, Titanic Hydra, and then she will need to beg her team to come help her deal with you, because she will never be able to deal with you by herself a single time. This game I was actually considering going Ronduin's Omen second because they had some crit champions, and Ronduin would be really good here. I end up purchasing it, and I am going to spoil the fact that by the end of the game my Ronduin reduced 11,000 crit damage. That is kinda ridiculous, but it shows how good it was this game.
I have surpassed all. Better is not. I develop further when the prototype achieves perfection.
Watch my health bar as I go to proc demolish under her turret. Here I should have gone for plated steel caps and a bramble vest. Instead, I buy bramble vest really late into the game, simply because I did not want to get it. I wanted to go for more damage like Overlord's Bloodmail and have a Hullbreaker and maybe even a Titanic Hydra, but this was a mistake. Thornmail is way too valuable into their comp. And my greed, I would say, extended the game by a significant amount. The main reason I did not want to buy Bramble Vest is because if I am going to sidelane against Akali and get a Hullbreaker, whenever she auto-attacks me, that reflect damage will force the turret to attack me, and I didn't want that to happen. But honestly, I could have just skipped over Hullbreaker in that case. Or I could have just ignored the tower damage itself, because it's not like it was gonna deal a lot to my actual health bar simply due to my W shield. I make sure to split push on the opposite side of the main objective, so that if they commit a lot of people onto me, then their team cannot contest, let's say, a Baron or a Dragon. Thank you guys for joining me in this video. I hope you found the information useful, and I will see you in the next video, hopefully very soon.